Season's greetings. My name is Eric Foster, and nothing says the holidays in Lunenburg like a nice fireplace or an Italian sub, which is why recently I made a post on Facebook looking for recommendations for the best local Italian sub. And boy, I gotta tell you, the feedback was phenomenal, and it's certainly clear that people have their favorites. What I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks is taking the top 4 recommendations and doing a comparison, first to the standard of what an Italian sub is and isn't, and then also to each other. And hopefully we will be able to crown the king of local Italian subs. Now, it's important to first establish what an Italian sub is and what it isn't. We're looking for Italian bread, which is nice and soft but has a crust. We're not looking for French bread, which has a much harder crust. No white bread, no wheat bread, no multigrain bread, Syrian pockets, honey loaf, none of that stuff. Secondly, we're going to use an Italian cheese. Now, there are plenty of Italian cheeses. Most people think of Parmesan as an Italian cheese, Gorgonzola. We're talking deli cheeses. Thirdly, we have to make sure that we have Italian cold cuts. Most people think of salami. There's also Genoa salami, which is slightly different. Genoa salami has a little bit more wine in it, which gives it a tangier taste. And it's also, I believe, it's completely cold processed. Capicola, sopressata, mortadella, but generally you only need 3 meats. That doesn't leave any room for non-Italian meats. Bologna is not an Italian meat. Ham, deli ham is not an Italian cold cut. Those 2 things disqualify a sandwich, in my opinion, from being a true Italian sub. Fourthly, we need veggies. You're going to need some chopped tomatoes. A lot of people like onions. I'm not a raw onion guy, so I avoid the onions. Certainly chopped tomatoes, shredded lettuce. Some people Americanize it by putting dill pickles on. I like dill pickles on my Italian sub. I'll tell you that right now. It's not completely wrong. It's not completely right, but it's not completely wrong. What I prefer to use are pepperoncini, which are pickled banana peppers. And they give a nice little tang and just a little bit of heat. Lastly, condiments. Very important. You want to have some nice Italian oil on the sub. You also want to have a nice little bit of Italian balsamic vinegar and maybe some herbs sprinkled on. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see mayo. If you put mayo on your sub, it's not an Italian sub, in my opinion. Some people might like mayo. If you like mayo, go for it. You don't want ketchup, obviously. You don't want any mustard or any type. There's olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and a few herbs. In New England, you're going to find bologna. You're going to find ham. You're going to find American cheese. And you're going to find mayo on a lot of subs. This is my idea of what an Italian sub is like. Now, of course, you might have your own hard, fast go-to for Italian subs. Why don't you leave that in the comments? And let me know what your favorite toppings on an Italian sub are. What your must-haves and must-have-nots are for an Italian sub. Everybody's different. Everybody likes something different, and certainly okay. As long as you like it and you like putting it in your mouth like a good old Italian sub. Let's see what it tastes like. The bread's good, it's nice and chewy overall. You get a lot of the vegetables in. It's a great taste. Of course, I'm not a pro, and I'm not Italian. So, you make whatever you like and enjoy. But I hope you'll join me. Please hit the like and subscribe. And, if you do like the video, go ahead and click like. And if you want to see more, click subscribe. And click the bell next to it to make sure that you're notified when I upload a new video. So, and thank you again for joining me. It's been really fun. I've had a lot of fun making this video, and I'm going to have more fun finishing the video. Thanks.